This video is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com, so looking to pick up single or sealed products, use the link in the description below and use the code KENOBI at checkout to get 5% off your order. Hello and welcome, I'm Vince, also known as PleasantKenobi on the internet, and I am dripping with fucking sweat because it's so warm in the UK. If you didn't know, it's outlawed by the Queen. We can't have air conditioning in this country in our homes. The Queen has all of the air conditioning. Fuck you, Lizzie! In today's video, I want to talk about the Fortnite Secret Lair that was revealed late last week when I was on holiday, and I've been at a Command Fest all weekend, so I am like 5 days late to this, but I still wanted to talk about it. For a few reasons, really. Firstly, I have opinions, and it's my job now to have opinions on this shit. But secondly, I also want to point out when I was wrong. My initial reaction to the idea of a Fortnite Secret Lair was quite adverse.
Are you fucking kidding?
Huge fans of them. They do so much interesting stuff over there, and so we.
Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! Fortnite Magic Cards, here we go! We're Fortnite now, boys!
But actually, when it comes down to it, and I've seen them, I can't believe I'm fucking saying this, I actually quite like it. First and foremost, let's talk about some information. There are 2 secret lairs that have been revealed, all of the cards inside, they've been sent out to some creators to open up and so on. The one that's really sold me on this isn't really as much of a stumbling block as I first thought are the lands. Originally, I thought that Fortnite was going to be cringe. Fortnite kind of is cringe, right? It's a game that is associated with children, toddlers, if you will, kids flossing and shit like that. And it's also got a lack of a cohesive identity due to the fact that Fortnite has become some sort of media delivery system for Travis Scott concerts and Martin Luther King speeches and all sorts of other product placement and advertising for new things. Weirdly, though, to the day of the recording of this video, I don't think there's any Magic the Gathering crossover. You're not going to see Chandra or Jason Fortnite, which is a shame. So my initial issues were Fortnite's kind of cringe, which is funny because Magic is kind of cringe to most normies, right? When you tell people you play trading card games or make videos about trading card games online, people do look at you a bit funny. So maybe I was being a bit of a hypocrite there. And secondly, the fact that we don't get any cross-promotion the other way. Magic's horizons, if you will, could have been opened up, and the game could have been expanded by getting new players into it via Fortnite as an advertising method, and we don't see any of that. And it's going to happen with the new Warhammer product as well, a product that I'm extremely excited about and cannot wait for. But we're not going to see a crossover the other way, where Games Workshop make at least one model of Jace to be sold via the Secret Lair direct-to-consumer sales funnel or something. Literally, Games Workshop are hideously expensive for what they do, but their models are some of the best in the market, and we're not going to see any Magic ones. That's fucking sad. Anyway, this isn't about Warhammer, this is about Fortnite. So those are my concerns. No cross-promotion the other way, and Fortnite was going to be cringe and just make me feel a bit like, ugh, how have we stooped so low already? But these lands, they're fucking beautiful. Like, there's just no two ways about it. Like, weirdly, the art for the forest in particular, it's so bright and so vibrant. It almost reminds you of, like, Kirby and other video games that I actually enjoy. The swamp is the only one that I'm not massively keen on, but the island and the plains and the forest, I think, are genuinely really nice, as far as full art lands are concerned. There are some tangential issues in the ether that aren't even unique to the Secret Lair, right? That, like, full art lands are not unique or special anymore, because we get them all the time. But I think this style of art and the way it's captured an aesthetic that is kind of unique to Fortnite itself. It's weird. Fortnite lost kind of some of its visual identity when all you see is Darth Vader and Rick Sanchez and the Xenomorph aliens flossing in front of a Martin Luther King's speech. But this kind of captures some of that and brings it back. It's almost like the art directors of Magic and the artists that work on Magic are incredibly talented. So I fucking love these lands. And then we got the more questionable and the more perhaps damning part of all this, which was the 7 card, non-land Secret Lair. All of these are reskins. None of them are mechanically unique, which is a big plus in my book. Mechanically unique is we get a card that does a thing that no other card in Magic has ever done. So, Rick, the Steadfast Leader from the Walking Dead Secret Lair. It was my biggest concern about when we first got our first Universes Beyond, is that we're going to have a lot of really weird cards with no Magic equivalent, so people can't choose to stay within the Magic canon if they wanted to. And also you're going to have Magic formats like Modern and Legacy dominated by Gandalf and Rick from The Walking Dead and the Burger King foot lettuce guy, and all other sorts of shit that people don't really necessarily want to see within Magic. Again, I've done lots of videos on this, but it's good to see that Fortnite hasn't got that. The reskins are interesting, I'll give you that. I want to go through each of them and talk about how good or bad I think they are. One of them is kind of controversial, a lot of people have been ragging on it. One of them I think is fucking terrible, and the rest are fine. Let's start with Shrinking Storm, which is a Wrath of God variant. Wrath of God is the board wipe, the archetypal board wipe that all board wipes are colloquially named after. Destroy all creatures. The Shrinking Storm, I believe, is referring to the fog that gets smaller or tighter and tighter on the island and pushes people into the, you know, the ending battle royale of any battle royale game. You see this in PUBG, you see this in Fortnite, you see this in the one that Post Malone plays. What's it called? The one with the Titanfall mechanics. Fuck it, I don't remember. I think this is perfectly reasonable and perfectly fine. I think it's the least exciting of all the arts and the less... I mean, you can't tell this is Fortnite by glancing at it. That's fine. A card that is at its cheapest $3 to $4 and can be upwards from there depending on the edition. A cool card to have in a Secret Lair. A Dance Battle is Dance of the Many, where it enters the battlefield and creates a copy of target non-token creature. When it leaves the battlefield, exile the token. When a token leaves the battlefield, exile the dance. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice it unless you pay 2. It's a very cheap clone that you have to keep paying to keep going. I honestly don't really understand why this is a dance battle as such, except for the fact that in the original, they're all dancing and the card says dance in the title. There are many other things this probably could have been. A Bludgeon Brawl is one that people have referred to. There's Telemann Performance. There's loads of different things they could have had for Dance Battle that probably would have been more playable than this 5th edition $1 card, but it's not offensive. It's fine. Then we got a reprint of Grim Tutor, a card that was once upon a time over 100, maybe it was $200 for starter set, the versions of it. Core Set 2021 dragged that price right down, and now we have our first alternate art one. I say this, Core Set had loads of promos and shit, so I think there's 2 arts in Core Set 2021, but what I mean is we have our first non-starter, non-Core Set printing of it, and it's Crack the Vault. This is where you go and find a load of gear, I think, in the game. It's been a long time since I've even tried playing Fortnite. Again, a shooter where you're going to get gear out of a vault seems pretty good, and it's a reasonable include, meaning that this plus Wrath of God, we're getting close to the $20 mark now. Then we've got Battle Bus, which is Smuggler's Copter, a card so powerful it was banned in Standard once before. I don't understand why the Bang Bus is Smuggler's Copter, like draw a card, discard a card. I guess it is a flying helicopter and kind of an infamous one for Magic. It is like a $1 rare that no one is really that excited by. It is a cube staple, sees play in Commander, and from time to time you've seen it crop up in modern artifact decks in the past, although I think it's been power crept out now, to be honest. I think the Bang Bus could have been any number of flying vehicles. It could have been any number of the console skyships and other interesting planes. I think Smuggler's Copter is fine, it's just not a very exciting reprint in terms of value, but again, I don't hate it. I think it should have been a creature or a vehicle, should I say, with a higher crew number though, so you could have more people on board the bus, and then you can say where we drop in, boys. Although don't forget to thank the bus driver, I think is a meme within Fortnite, but where are we dropping is funner in my opinion. Planar Bridge up next, reskinned to be the cube. Now I won't lie to you, I have fucking no idea what the cube is in Fortnite. I know they reset the world by like having an apocalyptic event and then having it rebuild itself. I don't fucking know. It's a cube. Who the fuck knows? It's Planar Bridge. It's like a $10 rare. Although it did get a reprint in Double Masters, sorry, the new one, Double Masters 2. So it's again another case of a Secret Lair card showing up in Secret Lair and then showing up in Double Masters. Now in some ways that's pretty good for having cards just crash in price. This is a cool splashy Commander mythic that will now probably be sub a couple of bucks in due time. I've actually just looked it up. The calendar, the Age of Revolt non-promo one is actually $5 right now. So this is already crashing in price. I'm all for reprints. I think things would be reprinted into the ground, especially fetch land and building blocks of decks. I do find it weird though that if you're going to buy a Secret Lair, then have the card reprinted immediately afterwards, or you crack a card in a premium value set of Double Masters to then have it reprinted in the following Secret Lair or set as well. I think my problem is when you're paying for a premium product and the card gets reprinted to shit immediately, it can be a feel bad. Inoffensive, and I don't understand if this makes any sense. Okay, we're gonna get to the one I fucking hate. Supply Llama is an Ethereum Sculptor. Ethereum Sculptor is a cool 20 cents fucking tech piece for some Commander decks, and I've played it in Modern in the past, in weird, fringe, fucking stupid decks. But why is the Supply Llama a thing that you crack open to get gear and fight your Battle Royale? Why is it an artifact cost-reducing creature? Don't worry, they want you to smash them. Who is smashing an Ethereum Sculptor? This makes no sense. Zero sense. And I will hear I will not hear otherwise. It doesn't make... What the fuck? I strongly suspect this was something else in development. It could have been anything, from open the armory, a sorcery that lets you go find equipment out of your deck, but it would have been another tutor, like the Grim Tutor, I guess, through to even a mana rock like a mana vault or a soul ring, which I think would have been kind of hilarious if we'd had a mana crypt. Imagine that. I think whatever this was cut to be put in another set later, which is the opposite of what I just said about how getting the cards reprinted into the ground is upsetting when you first buy a premium product. But what I think has happened here is they've pulled out a more premium expensive rare that they're going to sell to you directly to put into a pack later on to inspire you to buy more expensive packs. Similar to how we saw Dockside Extortionist not show up in Dungeons & Dragons Commander Legends 2, but show up in Dungeon Masters 2 instead. I believe this is one of those cases. Why would the supply crate be an artifact cost reducer? I do not know. There's so many things, from treasure chest in D&D Beyond, the set, it's not even called D&D Beyond, it's Adventures of the Forgotten Realms, through to even a fucking Aether Vial, although creatures coming out of it would be weird. Either way, there are 1,000,001 things that the llama, one of the most iconic parts of Fortnite, could have been. And what do we get? A supply llama that's also it's a little robot, the Valken man, who... This is shit. And then we come to my favourite, which is Triumph of the Hordes, a 4-mana spell that gives your creatures +1/+1, trample, and infect. And it is the titular, the Battle Royale, the win. We see the famous Fortnite man wielding the infamous and rather iconic over-the-shoulder RPG launcher. And in the background there is a character from... Is that a Warner Brothers chicken? And is that a drow? And then we've got Banana Man. Famously, Banana Man or Bananas in Pajamas, a Fortnite crossover. Either way, I think the art is kind of... Yeah, it's Fortnite, I guess. I see this and I think Fortnite. Don't know how I got here, but I'll be the last one standing. Okay, I'm being a bit indignant because these characters do not tick any boxes for me whatsoever. And the fucking main protagonist of Fortnite, the blonde Caucasian dude, is vanilla G.I. Joe. But I've seen people criticizing this, saying, like, how is this Battle Royale? What, do the Fortnite characters canonically have poison? Actually, no, but it is metatextually quite thematic, right? This card is a Battle Royale. This is winning the 100-person game to get a Victory Royale, I think is what's actually called in the game when you come first. Interestingly, this refers to playing a free-for-all, a 4-player commander game, casting Triumph for the Hordes and killing everyone and being the last one standing. It is thematic in a metatextual way. And we're seeing this a bit with Secret Lairs. Like Bear Escape, for example, is more... It's less making reference to how bears or men of that physique interact with each other mechanically, if you were to try and mechanically make them as a magic card, and it's more a reference to like the comedy or the game actions itself. It's a pun in many ways, which have existed in Magic in the past, but it's fun to see it happen in the Secret Lair in a way that confuses Magic players. And then beyond that, beyond the fact that it is thematic and it is on point flavor-wise, I will not hear otherwise, fuck you. The other cool thing that I like about this is it is a fucking shitpost. Infect upsets people. Infect wins can upset people in Commander especially, because Commander players can be a bit more delicate, at least the vocal ones online anyway, than other Magic players. So to now have a shit-posting fucking meme of a Fortnite Battle Royale with a Banana Man and nondescript blonde soldier dude, and that's how you're going to kill people at a table? I kind of want to play this now in Commander to over-tilt people. Even if I'm just taking one person out of the game who I think's been a bit obnoxious, and I get them. I sound like I'm griefing people. I don't actually do this in Commander. I'm a bit more chill than this. But I think this is funny. If you've got friends who are really against the Fortnite Secret Lair, which I was, and I've just come to terms with it, and I think some of the cards look good, honestly. I think this is the ultimate fucking shitpost. This is the ultimate fucking meme. A card that can tilt people. A card with Infect on it in the Fortnite Secret Lair. Someone at Wizards is laughing right now, and instead of being the butt of the joke, I would like to laugh with them. Let me know what you think in the comment section below of the Fortnite Secret Lair. I hope my post-con voice hasn't been too hoarse. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and if you want to see more stuff like this, there's plenty of other videos, commentary, gameplay, and some memes too. I'll see you all soon. Ta-ta for now.